Hey guys, here again training. Today it's push session, chest, shoulders, triceps, and I got a lot of good feedback from last video. So I want to show you guys a little bit to my mindset. Just hard, rugged, heavy training in my basement, my parents' basement. I actually built this gym when I was 17, and I ended up just having kids and getting older, moving out, getting married, but I still come here every morning to train. So it's the beauty of what bodybuilding has brought me. It's brought me even closer to my family. So let me show you guys this workout as I put you guys into the thoughts of my mind.
Being in the gym, training, it's one of those things that it truly is a form of meditation, a form of escape, a form of just absolutely clearing the mind. No matter what is going on in the outside world, where you can just close your eyes before a set, start breathing and focus on your breath, and absolutely bring this moment of intensity and, in a way, violence, where your entire body stiffens up and you solely focus on contracting a muscle as hard as you humanly can. And I'm obsessed with progression, and in a way every bodybuilder is, every good bodybuilder is, at least, because if you're not progressing, if you're not getting better, then what's the point to any of this? And when it comes to this form of meditation where you just close your eyes and you completely focus on contracting muscles, it's such a beautiful feeling, because you know you're doing something to try to signal the body to create new muscle. And in a way, it's a religious experience. It's an experience where you forget about whatever else is going on and you solely focus on expelling this insane amount of energy for the greater purpose of whatever that goal may be that you're trying to achieve. And this is what drives me every morning, and this is what should drive you, this obsession with progression. Whether you are in a gym full of people staring at you lifting, if you load up a bar with 500-600 pounds, people are going to be watching you. People are going to be looking out for you squatting that weight or deadlifting that weight, or whether you're alone in a basement at 4 or 5 in the morning and you are just trying to be the best you possibly can be. It shouldn't matter, because when your eyes are closed, you focus on your breath and you start pushing. It doesn't matter who's around, how you feel, nothing matters in that moment except for you being in that moment of pure violence and bliss where you can give it 100%.
I often get asked, why do I continue this? Why do I continue bodybuilding? It's been so long. And to be honest, the truth is, the real question is, why did all of this get started? It started when I was young. I grew up feeling out of place, just, fat kid. And it all started with just wanting to feel better, hating the way I looked and hating the way I was, and wanting to do something great. And I saw these big bodybuilders and thought, man, if I could ever look like that. And I didn't believe it at the time, but I started training, started getting along with it, and then it went from wanting to just be different than everybody else to wanting to having a lot of anger. As you progress into your late teens, a lot of teens have a lot of anger, just through society, who knows, it's hormonal or whatever. And then a lot of my training was fueled by just anger and rage, and just wanting to just release a lot of energy. And from there, it started becoming unsustainable, you could say, because you can't just continue living on with anger and rage. It's not a good way to live. So I then continued training, and then you end up having kids, having a wife, getting a job. I built my business, and I saw the joy that those things brought me. It was different than the joy that bodybuilding brought me. Although I love bodybuilding, those things are more important. but you can do both. And I think that's where a lot of people think that you can do both. And then from there, now the training is fueled by just this passion and love for progression. And it's come full circle. It's come full circle because it started off training in my parents' basement, and then through the years, I'm a member at gyms and just different places. But now it's come full circle, how I said, still in my parents' basement again, and just training hard and doing it for the love of it, not for social media, not for anything else. And I want to show you guys this love and passion I have for this.
And that's the problem now, that people are no longer seeking bodybuilding and weight training for the sole purpose of just expelling this intensity and violence and rage and focusing on being the best you can be and just reaching your goals absolutely no matter what with no excuses. But instead, people are now on the social media, and unfortunately, social media now has absolutely just brought in the wrong crowd of people to what I consider hardcore bodybuilding. Has it brought a new crowd of people to fitness? Yes, it has. Is it in a quest for better health, mentally and physically? No, not in my opinion. In my opinion, it's brought all these people in a quest to just simply find a new way to show off, or a new fad, you could say. And it hurts me to see how this sport that I love so much has now been clouded with these people that are looking for the easy way to do things. Not because they love it, because at the end of the day, if social media didn't exist, these people wouldn't be competing. These people wouldn't even be in the gym training. That's what drives them. Just simply telling those around them, I go to the gym, taking a shirtless picture in the mirror and getting likes on Instagram and Facebook. But if social media went away tomorrow, how many of these people would we really see in the gym or even on stage? Not many, and I can tell you that. And those who truly love bodybuilding, especially the hardcore open bodybuilding, they're a dying breed. There's not as many coming up in the ranks as there used to be. There's not that love and respect for it anymore. There are still a few hardcore guys, and as soon as you see them, you guys just click. But ultimately, what does it matter? It doesn't matter, because at the end of the day, bodybuilding is this beautiful self journey where you're focusing on improving yourself. So whether others come into it or not, whether I feel like others perhaps are making a mockery of the sport, it doesn't matter, because that doesn't change my journey. Ultimately, my journey will continue as I am on the quest to being the best bodybuilder that I can be, as I seek to be the biggest, most muscular version of myself, the most shredded version of myself that I can be, and displaying it on stage as a beautiful sculpture. Keep on training, guys. Bodybuilding is beautiful.